Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast. Okay, because we're fighting this stupid statue thing. We hate it.
Yep.
I have
Sucks.
a question.
Sure.
If you could think of a statue that you've seen in real life that you think could win in any fight with any other statue, what would it be?
Rockefeller Atlas.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh, shit. That's a good answer.
No,
If those are
No.
complete,
Four-headed mountain?
no.
if those are complete
It's
bodies,
stupid.
I got the.
But it would
I
work.
got
Come
the
out from
car.
behind it.
I have been to Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro, and I've seen the Jesus statue.
oh, that's a pretty big one. Yeah, yeah,
Jesus
It's
would beat
large.
everybody.
It's true.
Because Jesus is totally real and has all the best superpowers.
Oh, no.
But he'd be like, I'm
Oh,
going
I'm
to
sorry.
turn the other cheek, and the four heads would be like, bam!
And then he would just
Bite
turn and he would bludgeon their hands with his face, turning
Absolutely Lucifer, the demon horse from DIA.
Yeah.
his cheek. Oh, no, that's
Yeah.
actually,
Good
dang it,
one.
man.
Yeah.
We're all
That's a
here
good
right in
one.
Denver,
Yeah.
too.
Lucifer.
I want to see.
Lucifer is, like, I think that it wouldn't even need to come alive to win a fight.
Lucifer
literally
has
already
a
has.
hilarious
Yeah, it's already-
Twitter page.
Yeah.
One, it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, Lucifer already has a kill count.
Yeah.
Honestly, I want to see Jane's pick fight my pick. I want to see the Rockefeller Atlas wrestling Lucifer.
Sure.
That'd be cool.
But Lucifer
there's
has
a-
laser eyes, so.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
Central Park, there is like some Polish statue gift that they gave us, and we were like, okay. That is like someone, it's like some emperor king or something who has two swords above his head, like riding a horse. That is just such a cool statue, and it's very large. So
There's another statue in Central Park that is, it's like Alice in Wonderland, but it's like everyone is sitting on this mushroom. Bro, it's fucking awesome. It's my favorite Central Park statue.
Did you know that equestrian statue was actually a really big deal? Like when in the scheme of art history, it was very difficult to make like horse statues that are not on all fours. So like ones you see where horses are like rearing or like standing, it's like the physics of that are very difficult to make it work with a
Yeah.
lot of like lost wax casting techniques and stuff. And
With
famously,
a lot of what?
like a lot of old sculpture was done with a method called lost wax casting, like bronze sculpture and stuff was done that way.
Sure.
Like dates all the way back to like the Greeks and Romans. But famously, through like marble statue sculpting and stuff like that, Da Vinci and Michelangelo had like a beef about who could make a like non-four-legged horse statue first. And both of them like kept messing it up, and they would just but they would like leave each other like notes in the city squares in Florence and be like, your fucking horse sucks and I hate it. And like,
Wow.
like your horse looks like it's a bag full of walnuts. And like we have,
Oh, can we bleep
That's
that out?
harsh.
yeah, right. I mean, I know, I'm sorry
Bag
to
full
put
of-
this on air.
Jay.
I love that there's like Renaissance artist diss tracks.
Oh yeah,
being laid
but we
down.
have like this like amazing historical record of
Not
them
like
like
Us
just
starts playing.
beefing over who could make a horse that stood. But it's also like Leonardo da Vinci is one of like the greatest engineering minds of all
Yeah.
time, and like could not make a horse sculpture that was not on all fours.
Because
So-
Lucifer is a
crazy.
real horse that they had to curse
Yeah,
to stop killing people.
right. To like into that rearing position.
Yeah, actually, all of the modern city gods of the U.S. came together to imprison the demon Lucifer in the metal body, and it's left there as a threat to those who would come against us.
It
This is
literally-
Denver canon.
Yeah.
So
It did literally
Welcome
kill
to
its,
Colorado, Ryan.
kill its
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
creator.
And the
Yeah, it did kill his creator. I
and the
know
reptile people under DIA.
Oh, wow.
Keep an eye on it.
The
when they're
Anunnaki
not in Congress.
underneath the airport.
When they're not in Congress.
Lucifer, that sculptor before Lucifer killed him. Sorry.
People are listening like,
R.I.P.
yeah.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Welcome to
Rip.
Denver.
No, there's like another one somewhere in like North Carolina or something. It has like
Oklahoma.
a partner. Oklahoma?
Yep.
Is that
Oh,
an
really?
Oklahoma fact? It has
guess.
it has a sister statue.
If Trent doesn't know, I don't know if it is.
Yeah.
I have other friends from Oklahoma.
My authority on Oklahoma says otherwise. But
Ain't nobody else from Oklahoma.
Google it, Oklahoma Lucifer.
Okay.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I think Lucifer's a solid pick, though. And for those of you who aren't from Colorado listening, just Google like
Look up Lucifer.
Oh, what do we see?
Mustang
Confirmed?
sculpture returns to University of
it's a-
Oklahoma.
Oh, you.
Boom.
They call it. They call
Go
theirs
Pokes.
a headshot of Mesteno.
Huh. Well,
Lucifer is better.
Lucifer's better.
But-
Way better.
It's Lucifer's sister is in Oklahoma. I will say I was a kid when Lucifer got put up like initially. And I remember being like, why would
The
they
day-
do that?
We refer to it as the imprisoning day.
Uh-huh. During imprisoning day, I was but a child.
Our holy imperial holiday.
And yeah, I can remember my sister being like, oh yeah, like it killed the guy who made it. And I was like, there's no way that's true. And then she was like, no, it's true. But that sounds like
100%
classic
true.
older sibling propaganda.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
It really
like
does.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little haunting that it's like anatomically correct. And it's like, that does not need to be the first thing people see when they arrive in Colorado. Of like,
To
To be
whoa,
fair,
okay.
usually I start with the eyes.
Oh,
yeah. I was gonna say I've actually never noticed that.
I don't. I mean, I start with one eye.
No.
Okay.
Well, let's go back to where all of our eyes are looking at this giant statue underground.
I'd rather not.
Trent
Look,
ruined the bullshit.
you're one successful hit point away from breaking the armor
And
on this
being
statue.
halfway
A hit
done.
point
Yeah.
away from half.
Whoa, you're halfway there.
Oh
Sing on a prayer.
my God.
You have negative
What's
healing,
up, buddy?
don't you?
I have dangerous sorcery, and I haven't been adding the damage
Yeah,
all day.
it'll happen.
Uh,
It'll happen.
Yeah,
I'm
sure will.
so sad.
Everyone has
Well.
to have a negative healing moment.
You've got one more session
Yeah.
to do
yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Well, I believe we left at the beginning of Nikolai's
next time
turn.
you're gonna come in,
What
we're
was
gonna be
he
like,
doing?
Ryan, after your trial period, we've just decided this
decided.
is
We're
I'm
actually
not gonna
putting you on a
work.
Yeah.
PIP here, Ryan.
Yeah.
Well, so here we are. You're underground. You're in some sort of something underground like structure dedicated to Yog Sothoth. You have this giant statue above the ground, underground. You're like, at this point, probably 30, 40 feet underground, fighting this statue of it. What's going on, Jason?
I just rolled to battle medicine Ari.
Uh-huh. What'd you roll?
Nat 20.
Oh, hell
wow.
yeah.
Well, that would have been really cool on an attack, too, huh?
Killer.
Yep, and now she's dead.
So remember, on a natural 20, you only double, is it the
You
dice?
only double the dice.
Dice.
Not the
So it's
bonus.
4d10
Yes.
plus 16.
Because otherwise, it would be a
No, not 16,
ridiculous
it's plus
number.
10 or whatever.
Oh, for
Battle medicine. Yeah, that's
Disregard.
not.
I'll shut my mouth.
But it is 4d8 plus whatever the
Yeah.
bonus is for Jason's litany of shit. I mean that in a like it's too much for me to remember. I'm not trying to like be negative on Nikolai, who frankly gets a
You
lot
are
of work
causing
done.
negative damage to Nikolai right now.
How much did you heal there for, Jason?
31.
Damn!
All right,
I like
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
One crit away from going back
Need
down.
that? Yeah.
And you got two
Yeah,
actions
sure. I got
left.
2 actions left.
You gonna
but
shoot a
I'm
bow?
gonna,
Are you gonna roll that natural 20 again? Like a hero?
Gonna
You know
poop
what?
your
I
pants?
That's what heroes do.
Like a king.
Seriously?
Oh, now I have to.
Mm.
Like a what is fucking Nikolai's title? I'm the
Baron.
GM. I should know this.
Baron.
Oh, it's a
All
natty
right.
16.
That's
I mean
pretty
that
good.
might
That'll do.
hit.
That's
Better than anything I've rolled all day.
It only has to do
It's your
11
first
damage.
attack bonus.
Yep, so 25.
It's not. Actually, it is.
Clumsy.
Is it clumsy?
Where's Jonas at? No,
Idiotic.
it is no longer clumsy. So, and no one was assisting. There's no guidance.
Guidance.
That's right.
Hey.
Ryan gave you guidance last
Oh,
session.
That's right.
true. That's true.
That
Guidance.
hits because of guidance.
Yeah.
Now with dangerous sorcery, the guidance also deals 1 point of this
Oh my
category.
god. I'm so sad.
You just got to roll an 11 or higher here.
15.
15. The armor
Nice.
shatters
Oh,
on this
nice.
thing.
Yes.
Very kingly.
All right.
Dude, that was the
Baron-
thing that got me
Baronly.
to roll. 'Cause you like called me out on being the king, so I have to do it.
I'm
I'll
glad
do
you
it.
did.
I did.
There you are, the cleric of a god in the domain of an absentee god underground, thousands of years old, fighting a representation of it.
So dope.
So scary.
Very dope.
So dope.
All right, Lucky, it's your turn. This thing's AC far lower now.
Hardness is still
All
there.
right.
Hardness is still there. It's just a lot easier to hit.
I'm gonna do the
reread
lore,
all of this, but
the
yeah,
lore check,
yep,
but I need you to roll it.
that's right. You got a big bonus of this stuff though.
9.
Okay. Sorry. Would you want red, white, purple, or clear?
Wait.
Okay. I mean, you know a lot. You do succeed.
If there's nothing else to know, that's okay.
I'm going to see if I can give you anything else. Well, its new AC is 22. That's what I'll tell you,
Okay.
because you rolled well. You've been like scoping this in.
Well, I rolled a 29 to shoot it,
Well, that fucking hits. It'll be a lot easier to crit this thing now, and it's not immune to crits.
and I'm hoping the hardness is gone.
No, it's still in play.
All of it?
Yeah, it's just armor.
Dang.
It's an object. That's
Damn.
why it's such an interesting opponent.
Mm-hmm.
So it would help if you had like an adamantine weapon or something, right?
Anything that fucks with hardness or like gets weird with hardness, like disintegrate, I think plays with hardness in a weird way, or objects.
14.
Hey, that goes. You're
Let's
piling
go.
damage on.
We're just doing a little bit at a time, but we're doing something.
I mean, hey, once you start hitting more, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You got one action left.
Yeah,
What
I'll
are you doing?
aid Ari.
Ari, it's your turn.
Thank you.
Do you still have panache or did you burn it?
I burned the panache. On 2 sad points that didn't even go through. Yeah. So, not one to mess with a good thing. I'm going to try to trip again.
All right. And now, are you taking the 8 on the trip or on the attack?
I'll take it on the trip.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
I can do it on the trip.
I think it's the right call.
Success, not a crit.
Yep, 22.
+1.
Alrighty.
Once again, Lucky, what are you doing to distract it while Jane's doing math?
I think I'm just
Here's
like,
patch. All mine are saved.
Thanks,
So.
buddy.
I think I'm just kind of like harmlessly shooting arrows at it, like with not the intent to damage it, but just to like hit
I mean,
it.
it was
and-
better.
Just like
and throw
really
it off.
performatively.
Yeah.
I don't think you have it. Though.
18.
Yeah.
18 total?
18 total.
Yeah, you don't trip it.
Damn it.
With the plus
Yeah,
Yep.
with the +1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
one.
Hate it when people ask to like clarify.
Well, I
Yeah.
just wanted to know if my
Oh, I know.
if my
I
aid helped.
know.
You're
That's
that
all.
bad.
You suck that bad?
Yeah.
Just think of it
Sure.
as me cheering
I
for you.
cannot imagine that you would. Okay, I'm going to try to do it again. I know that I have like a lower.
That's fine.
Attack.
You know this thing's flow enough. Like you've hit it on your second map
Mhm.
before.
Maybe I'll roll a natural 20.
Yeah, you
never
could
know.
do.
Ha! On the table.
Wow.
Incredible.
Natural
Honestly, it wasn't in the box, so it didn't count.
It's true.
No, Jane called out.
Oh,
And
that's
yeah.
nice. All right, I'm going to roll a different
No,
die.
roll it again.
That die?
This
Yeah,
one
You
again.
got to
you
send
just
it back
used
to
it.
me.
yeah, someone's got to hand that the 5 feet back to Jane where she bolted.
Well, Jared just rolled a natural 16 with it, so I think we should go with that.
Yeah, I rolled for her.
All right.
I don't know if that's how
Do
it
it.
works.
Oh, there we go.
Good.
There it is.
23.
Total?
Yep.
Yeah, it trips. Bam!
All right.
Back down on the ground.
Down he goes.
Jane, I used to have 5 of these.
Are you down to 1?
He did.
Well, you know
One.
what? I'm just trying to help you not be greedy.
I'm the cleric out of the game too. Like here, I'm just
You are
buffing
the
people.
Yeah.
up.
Well, it's like I
You
said,
are a cleric.
if someone's on a earning patches hot streak, I don't care too much because I know it just flows out to the whole
Yep.
table
You kind
anyway.
of also are because there's a lot of times we'll be like walking to lunch and Jason's like, I'm like, I have a headache. He's like, here's some water. Or like, hey, you are the life
I'm
cleric
just
also.
a dad.
Just dads are just life clerics.
All right, you've got panache back. What are you doing?
Got panache back. I'm running away.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna step back so it doesn't jump up and hit me again. Actually, I'm gonna go up by Jonas.
So you run to the north,
Yeah,
farther
run to
away
the
in this
north a little
room.
bit, next to Jonas, kind of behind Nikolai. There
I
we
also
go.
imagine that when you go unconscious, Arthur, your sword, the light goes out, flickers out.
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Arthur, it's your turn.
Okay.
All right, now it's this creature's turn.
Okay.
I feel a little guilty continuing to make that joke, but
Hey,
it's a
I'm
funny
just over
bit.
here eating candy.
That's worse things.
How
to
bad
do.
is it? You know,
Yeah.
The candy?
I'm just saying
Oh.
how bad could it be?
Yeah.
All right,
you
this
sit there
thing's
and eat
candy.
gonna stand up. It's a little bit far away from everyone. So I'm trying to decide if I want to have it stride up and then strike. I feel like it's on something. It's gonna stride over to Nikolai. And it's gonna swing at Nikolai.
Suck.
Oh, it's a pretty good roll. Oh, it's not an amazing roll. It's a good roll though. And this thing's really good at hitting. That's gonna be a 31.
Crit.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of hit points, Nikolai?
Not left.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I rolled like shit.
I bet you
Thank
still
God.
hit me down.
We'll see. 20 points of damage.
Down.
Oh,
Damn.
crap.
No.
What'd you have left?
Got
God.
17 left.
And so you're at dying 2.
No.
But
This
now-
isn't great.
You have the best amount of patches to use to stabilize.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're just going to
That's
catch
true.
the whole thing in, burn
Good
it out,
point.
auto
That's
stabilize.
a great point.
All right, let's move you, Nikolai, to right before this thing's
But I love
turn.
a good story, so maybe I'll let it drag out.
Mm.
That is its
Sage.
whole turn. Jonas, it's your turn. Hey, Ryan,
Yes,
you
sir.
have dangerous sorcery.
I know.
So be danger.
I could be alive right now.
I'm dead.
No, you'd still be. It's this thing would still be standing. You
That's
just have
true.
more damage on it.
That's true.
It'd be a bonus 2 hit points for every one that I hit for all the
Yeah.
level 2s, which would have made,
Well, this thing's
anyways,
AC is now lower.
For sure.
I
But
have
I
the-
don't do anything against AC that's useful. It's all reflex saves.
Blazing
so
bolt.
Ryan has the vibe
I
that
don't
he's
have
going
any
to think
more.
about this
They're
for
all
the next
gone.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah, shit.
They're all gone.
What do you got? You got any potions?
I have scrolls of jump.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
They're super cool.
Can you just like throw it at this statue and make him jump
I've got
and
some stuff.
hit his
I
head
mean,
on the
yeah.
ceiling?
Jump,
Be
jump,
fun.
Self out.
jump,
Yeah.
jump.
What's that? Is it a Van Halen song? That's Jump
Yeah,
or whatever?
it is.
Might as well jump.
Yeah.
Gotta
No,
get my-
not. You ever see that part of TikTok where it's like, not you, not you? It's not what they mean.
Reflex save, sir.
Well, it's, you keep doing that.
I'll get my candy out and join Trent.
Come
Yeah.
on.
All right. 12.
Candy
12
crushed.
fails.
What's going to happen? Hey, Ryan. The dangerous sorcery.
I know. This one's only +1 because it's level 1 spell, but it is what it is.
Low roll again.
5 damage.
Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't go through. Got an action left. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna
5 with that
run.
additional damage that you
Yes.
did? That was bad.
Dude, no, I've been rolling so many ones on damage.
We're still like level 4, you know.
Mhm.
You're really not that high.
Do you remember
Spellcasters, you
I'm
can
just
do
going
some
from
stuff.
playing level 17 to playing level 1 characters?
Everybody's had guidance cast on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna back myself into that corner.
The main
You can.
monster hasn't.
What's that?
The bad guy.
The
Oh, yeah. If you want to
construct.
guidance the construct, you can.
Yeah, sure.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Lucky, it's your turn.
Great.
Do you have a lot of potions floating around?
I have some.
Okay. Just wondering for no reason. Ari, you're on deck.
There's a
Are you
cleric laying
conscious?
on the ground.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but I feel like if I move to you, then I'm just gonna die. Or it's
Thank
just
you,
gonna
Trenton.
kill you.
I can now see the field. Turn the
See.
pod so it wasn't just blocking the entire room.
But now I can't see.
Oh, God. I'm in low power mode. It's been a day.
I'm gonna run
Day.
over to Arthur.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
That's gonna take
heroic,
2 actions.
Lucky.
Yep, it'll be 2 actions for you to sprint south across the room, dodging around this construct.
Actually, I'm gonna run into the hallway beyond Arthur.
Not
Oh,
heroic.
towards the secret room. Yeah, so you overshoot Arthur. You've got that in your movement,
And
just
here we
barely.
thought you were being
Yeah.
noble.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably all 3 of my movement.
Is
They're
that
probably
all 3? It's
movements.
60 feet. You were 10 feet down. No, that's 2 of your
I think
movements.
it's 2.
Oh, okay, then I'll pull a potion.
Okay, boom, move, pull a potion. Ari.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
So I have panache because
Yep.
of the last time. So I am going to run up and strike at this guy.
You're going to strike it, not trip
Yep.
it.
Yep.
Okay. Are you going to use your
And-
confident finisher?
Yes.
Okay.
Strike with the confident finisher. I have no bonuses from anybody.
No assists.
Probably not.
Jesus
gonna
Christ.
hit. All right.
Oh, man.
It's a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
2 points from the confident finisher.
Doesn't get over hardness.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm going to try to trip now.
Sure.
Now
Now we play the kiting game.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
true.
and so
Hiding,
we're gonna
that's what the word I was looking for earlier.
Yep.
Unfortunately, these things have
Alright.
a long reach.
miss.
Actually, no. You've seen it display having no reach.
Oh, it has no reach?
Yeah,
Oh, I
on its
didn't realize
melee.
that.
Miss.
Okay.
Miss on the trip.
What's the total?
It's miss.
Okay. You have 1 action left.
It's
What are you
11.
going to do? Oh, no. You moved.
I
strike.
moved,
That's,
struck,
oh,
and tried to trip.
shit.
So here we
Arthur. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
are. Everything's
Nikolai,
fine.
you are at dying 2. Before it comes time to roll a secret from the party check, would you like to spend all of your patches to stabilize?
No.
Okay. So you're looking at DC
That's good because I'm going to
12.
need those.
That's what a baron does.
On a crit fail here. No.
Dies.
Dies.
Technically, you have 2 options. I doubt you're doing either. You
Fighting a
can
statue.
spend a
It's a good
patch.
indicator.
You can spend all of your patches to auto-stabilize and lose your wounded value completely. Or you can technically spend a patch to roll twice
Mhm.
and take the better result. I mean, I'm guessing you're doing neither.
No, I'm just going to try to roll for it.
All right,
I'm
crit
feeling good
fail
about
here
myself.
is instant death.
Yep.
Yeah, let's take them.
What do you?
Yeah, whatever.
What flashes before your eyes?
There's just pictures of Nikolai, like, with the people in the community, digging his hands in the dirt, like, making everything, shatter shield.
All right, Jared, look away. You're the closest one.
I'm like, what did I do?
That was a dramatic look away,
All right,
Jared. I
don't say
appreciate
anything,
that.
Jason.
I have not said anything.
All right, that's your turn.
What was I? It was 2, right?
You were dying too. All right, it's this fucking thing's turn. Right here next to Trent. Sorry, not to
I was like, yeah, right next to Trent.
we'll swing out
Well, it is next to Trent.
at Ari.
Nimble dodge.
You're gonna nimble dodge? Yeah, I had to wait for you to say your
Yeah.
bit. Cock die.
It's like annoying to say it every time, but I also know that if I don't, he's gonna be like, you
Hey,
didn't say nimble
100%.
dodge.
You didn't
No, you didn't
Actually,
say
you
it.
did say double dodge before I attacked, so it doesn't count.
24 to hit.
Hit,
But not a crit,
not
right?
a crit.
Okay. Let me get that damage ready for you. Okay. 20 points of damage.
Ugh.
Bam.
Ow.
Now it's not tripped, so it has all of its actions.
So rude. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Critical. Oh.
Oh,
Yes!
let's go.
Goodness.
Now, Jane, borrow a D6 or a D4 from someone
Anyone?
Here.
No.
and roll that so I
He
know
said
how many to go
no.
down.
5.
Was that the highest you rolled today?
All right.
Probably the highest, higher than anything I've rolled. I've been
Yeah, I
bad.
mean,
That
Thank
was me
you,
last
Jared.
session.
Wow. Grave miscalculation.
Hey.
You critically hit yourself with the attack.
Hey.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
We
he
need
just
that.
swings too
Huge.
far and
Yeah.
Why are you hitting
Huge.
yourself?
Why are you hitting yourself?
So Ari takes one hit, it spins around and slams into itself. If it had armor, it would have broken
Yeah, I was
its
gonna
own
say
armor.
it almost broke its own armor.
Awesome.
All right.
And
None of us
it critted
critted.
itself?
Crits
Yeah.
itself.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Ari's
that's
like, why are you
going to
critting
be-
yourself?
40 points of damage to itself before hardness.
Oh my god.
Does it
That-
just
It
kill
has
itself?
dangerous
That's
sorcery too.
That's more than
Dangerous sorcery.
Dangerous sorcery.
more
What's the
than
record?
any
Do
of
you
us
get-
did.
You get a patch for that?
Oh, easily.
Wow.
Okay, so wait. That,
It
okay.
hit itself in its dick.
So just, it like rotates
We knew
around.
it.
So much dick content from you.
Sorry.
Ari has like a
can't be
weird
helped.
dodge to it, and it just slams into itself. These cracks and fissures start splintering across it. It does technically have one attack left. Let's go for broke here,
All right. Fight me.
and that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Nice.
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 All right, Junior, it's your turn.
God damn it.
Nikolai is bleeding out. Rats on the bookshelves.
Yeah, I mean, reflex save.
Okay. Lucky's on deck. Reflex 16.
Okay.
So that's a failure, I'm guessing, not a...
It is. Failure.
All right. Dangerous sorcery, by the way.
No, this is a cantrip. What is that? Is that
Four.
a 4?
It's a
4.
10 damage.
That's its hardness.
With
Yeah.
dangerous sorcery.
Dangerous sorcery doesn't count for cantrips.
Oh,
God
okay.
damn it.
I'm so low on spells that I'm trying to like.
Mac,
Probably-
you're just
is it-
trying to hope for
Is
some
it
big
based
rolls.
on like spell level?
Yeah, spell
It's based on
rank.
spell level. So
Spell
spell
rank.
rank level 1 spell would be
Rank,
plus
yes.
1.
Yeah,
Spell
because
rank
it's a
is plus
cantrip,
2,
you're always
yeah.
casting at the highest.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But cantrips don't have a rank for dangerous
Oh,
sorcery, I
Sure,
think.
Sure.
Spells are
All right, you've got one action left. What do you want to do with it?
Can I take an action to cry?
Yeah, sure.
I do that every day.
Yeah, it's been done
I'm
before.
just gonna
Every
be
day?
silly.
Wow.
Move closer to this, just in
You're moving
case.
to the
yeah,
northwest
move
corner?
closer to the door, the stairs up.
All right, Lucky.
Ari's looking around like, where's everybody going?
I pull out another potion. I feed Arthur a potion. And do.
Arthur chokes and dies.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Yeah.
put the other potion away then.
Yeah, of course, it's, can anyone get to Nikolai in time?
Yeah.
14 healing.
Okay.
And when you open your eyes, I'm just holding out another potion
Oh, nice.
above your head.
Okay.
Here you go. And I'll aid
You can also
Ari?
just like leave it on the ground.
with deception. No, I'm holding it.
Okay.
You got to take it from me.
He's
if
like,
you want it, you gotta
"Fight
take
me."
it from me.
I will say that with an action, you can put it into Arthur's conscious hands.
Okay. No, he's got to take it. No, I'm just kidding.
So administer, draw, give.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many hit points is Arthur at now?
14.
so then you
All right.
can't
Wait,
aid me
wait.
because you would.
Draw.
He drew the potion last
give,
turn.
He did.
Aid.
He
Yeah.
ran out there and drew.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he drew it out last time.
But aren't you spending an action to give one to Arthur?
Oh.
Oh,
well,
I
if
see
it
what
costs
you're
an
saying.
action, no. I'll make him use his own.
Fair enough.
No, yeah, okay. Sorry, I meant administering one to Arthur takes an action.
Yeah.
And then you drew another one out. And then you're aiding who?
Ari.
Okay. Ari, your turn.
Oh.
Okay.
You taking the aid on the trip or on an attack, or what are you doing? I just assumed. I'm sorry. It's my bad.
Well, Arthur's awake now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
Nikolai's something.
I'm gonna take the help on the trip.
Okay. So first, let's roll the
And do the
I
deception
trip
roll.
rolled
first.
27.
Whoa.
That's a crit. That's a +3 on the trip.
Okay. Which die should I roll? Big one or pink one?
Pink.
Not gonna matter.
All right. I'm worried about how your death saves turned out because you're getting kind of squirrely over there.
You've done so much this fight, just keeping this thing down, like you did again.
Natural 18.
This
What's
is
the
Yeah.
total
telling
with
you.
the +3?
Crit trip. Come
Jugger.
on.
31.
31. That's a crit success. However, the 1d6 bludgeoning damage
Yeah,
won't matter against
that's
its hardness.
sad.
Juggernaut was a tripper.
That's
He
awesome.
It
did-
should
that's
be
all he
more if
did.
they're larger creatures. You know?
I agree.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Every science
The
category
bigger
is
they
an
are,
extra
the
D6.
harder they fall.
I've heard
That's
this.
so
I've heard that
true.
before.
You know what?
That's-
Let's do
But
2d6.
Relatively, they're large. It would do more
Still
damage
doesn't get
to
through
us
hardness.
as they fell.
Sad.
It falls through the floor.
Okay, you have
I'm good with that.
you have panache, Jane.
I do. And I'm just going to try to use it.
You're gonna burn on a confident finisher again.
Is it
Don't
close
let the
to
way
dying?
James asks you influence you. Just do it.
All right, I'm just going to do it. Probably not going to roll high enough anytime anyway to actually hit
I
it.
need a
so might as
22.
well.
Come on.
20.
Because it's down on the
guard.
ground.
20. That's
Yeah,
good.
which is why it's like sometimes worth it even at the second attack
Yeah,
because
yes.
it's like
Mhm.
I
on
say
the
go
ground.
for it.
But
What's your bonus on your second attack?
5 or no 6 with the new one.
Okay,
Okay,
so you need a 14 on the die or higher.
a 14. Nope.
So
Fail.
miss. You've got one action left. What are you doing?
I'm gonna aid Jonas
Okay, with what skill?
with athletics.
Okay, Arthur.
Oh, crap. I take the potion.
Okay, one action.
I drink it.
Oh, wasn't sure where this was
2d8 plus
going.
5.
And
Smash it on the ground.
yeah.
And I throw it on the
Say, "Fuck
ground.
you."
My dad's not a potion.
Plus 5 is 14.
Okay, so you're prone on the ground with more health.
And I grab my sword. And
Okay,
that's my turn.
You're on the ground. Nikolai, you need to go through the motions even if you critically failed. You're going to make another death save. If you are at dying 3, your DC is 13. If you succeeded and went to dying 1, because you were at dying 2, hypothetically it'd be DC 11. What flashes? What might be flashing before Nikolai's eyes?
Sitting around the campfire this time, and you can't hear any sounds, but like everyone is happy and laughing, like someone just told a funny story.
Oh.
Oh, God, I
And-
can't tell if Jason's faking us out.
So
Arthur's not
That's where he's
laughing.
at.
All right. Well, it's this big fucker's turn. It's going to stand up. Nimble dodge.
I know that you're just gonna assume you're attacking me.
Okay, that is a 25 to hit.
That's a hit.
Ugh.
You might still be up.
Yeah, I should have run away.
If I
Just thought it was
roll
gonna come get me
low-
anyway.
Well, if you ran away, it would have had to spend actions on that, so I would have gotten to attack once. I dropped my d12, but I remember what it is. You're going to take 12 points of damage.
Okay, okay.
Fine.
We can deal with that.
Fine.
I'll find the d12
fine.
later.
And now she's going
Okay.
to take another one.
Yeah, because now it's going to attack again.
It's gonna miss.
Nimble
It
dodge.
is
40.
remember, nimble dodge plus. Remember,
Yeah,
18 to hit.
advanced.
Miss.
Miss.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, that's its whole turn. Jonas, it's your turn.
And
And go
I'm-
ahead and just like,
I'm aiding Jonas with
Yeah.
athletics.
But it,
when you
like,
want.
will that affect the reflex save?
no, only if you roll a 2-hit roll.
I don't think I have a 2-hit spell. That's gonna...
Probably not.
Dang it.
Well,
No.
you two handle your turns really well while I find this d12. So,
Okay.
what's going on, Ryan?
Yeah, reflex save.
Never mind. I guess I have to do something.
Get back up here.
All right, 22.
It's
22 is
directly
a
behind you.
Okay.
You say 22?
It's behind me, isn't it?
Yeah, 22 on the reflex. Dangerous sorcery?
9 points of damage with
Yeah.
the dangerous sorcery.
Halved goes down to 4 because of the success. Cool. What are you doing with your final action?
Such a bummer.
Giant statues, everyone. Ladies and
Yep.
gentlemen,
The worst.
giant statue.
The worst.
What do you got going on? Final action. You're going to aid, you're going to knowledge, you're going to run away, you're going to help Jonas. You're Jonas. You're going to help Nikolai. On deck is Lucky.
Can't do anything to help Nikolai. I am going to move just right there to the bottom, to the base of the stairs.
All right, so you move south just a little bit, looping
Just
up into
south
those
of the
stairs
base
to the
of the
entryway
stairs.
you rested in. All right, Lucky, it's your turn. You see Arthur conscious next to you, and you see the whole room. You're kind of looking down from the dais we were on, where like bodies of your friends laying scattered across the room, blood
Aye.
and viscera.
Arthur says,
Pull out a potion.
good
Okay.
kitty.
Oh, great. I aid Ari. I take cover.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Aid Ari with deception.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Ari, it's your turn. What are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm going to take the aid on a trip.
Okay.
Well, I rolled 17 again, so 27.
Okay, so +3 on the trip.
Okay. Oh natural 20.
Doesn't matter. It's prone. Doesn't do anything extra.
Yeah, well, I just wanted everyone to know that it happened.
It did happen.
It did happen.
Counts.
Okay, so I get panache.
Way to waste it on a non-useful.
Wow. Just roll another one.
I get.
If you roll another
panache.
20 right back to back, I'm going to give you 2 hero points. Or two
Okay.
hero
Can we
patches.
just say it's dead?
Yeah,
No.
if I roll another natural 20,
No.
does it auto die?
I
No,
think
but it
so.
probably will mechanically if you natural 20 this.
Okay, well, then I'm going to use my confident finisher and stab it and,
Okay.
And
roll
roll
a
natural
natural
You
20.
need a 14 or higher to hit.
It's a 6.
Well, you didn't do what you said you were going to
God
do.
damn it.
That's why she's
and-
not the Baron.
Yeah. Look, I'm 18 years
No.
old.
She might be.
Yeah, her alcoholism
Yeah,
at
that's
18
true.
is
She might
why
be the
she's
new
not the
Baron.
Baron.
That's fair. That's fair.
You have
And
one
yeah,
action left.
I'm going to I'm going to kind of like run around it back towards Arthur.
So run clockwise,
Yeah, kinda run
and then like
clockwise in
down
a
to the
loop.
southern of the room. So you have
Yep.
25 feet of movement, 30 feet.
I
'cause
have
you
30 feet of movement.
So you can probably make it, Trent, she can probably
Yeah,
make
I
it a
can make
little
it to you.
further. Because she doesn't have to run like around.
Yeah.
All right. Arthur, you're conscious.
All
What
right,
are you doing here,
stand
friend?
up.
Sword is already in hand. It's a
I'm-
free action to ignite that shit.
I'm moving toward it.
Okay. Stand, move. You humming your little ditty.
Absolutely.
But
And he's going to attack.
all right. It's off guard.
Get
His AC's
it.
down.
Come on.
Come on.
Do it.
man.
Come on, man.
Come on, finish it.
Miss.
Oh, God. It's so hard as a GM. I'm like, oh, I just want my players to roll better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a
Wow.
14 critical miss.
Total?
Yes.
You roll a natural 1?
No, that's a 3.
Jesus, Trenton.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
Yep.
Okay, Nikolai, we have to potentially keep up the charade. You're potentially, whatever your dying value is, up or down.
13
What's
depending
Would you
on-
die this round?
He'll die if he doesn't pass. He must be, unless he's just messing
Oh
with
no,
us.
I'm saying no matter what he's
Yeah.
rolled, every round go
Oh,
through the
no.
action, so that way we don't
Yeah.
know whether or
No,
not he
I'm
succeeded
just
or
saying
failed.
if he fails, though, again.
Oh, if he failed last time, he died.
Oh, last time? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And he crit
He was
failed the
down at
first time.
dying,
He's
too.
dead. All right, what flashes before Nikolai's eyes and wherever he's at? What's Nikolai seeing?
The woods. You can just see the woods. It's peaceful.
Oh God,
Hmm.
it's this thing's turn. It's gonna stand up. Man, yeah, reactive strikes would be doing a lot of work this fight, huh?
Man, it'd be great.
Dude.
All right, it's up. I think Arthur's standing right there. I think
Yeah.
it's got to go for Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur, you're wounded 1, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's going to be a crit. It's going to be a 32.
Yep. I think I'm
Well,
down.
sorry,
Wow.
bro.
Are you going down?
I tried.
Yeah.
It's going to be 17 times 2. It's going to be 34 points of
Yeah, I'm
damage.
down.
Great.
And it'll then walk down.
Hmm.
It'll walk down to be adjacent to Ari, and that's its whole turn.
So rude of it.
This thing is so close to dead. Just none of you can land attacks.
Yeah.
Jonas, it's your turn.
Last one, reflex save.
All right.
That's all we got.
20. Okay. You have 1 action left. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Just needs
13
to
damage
take
and half. Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
I know.
No, 14 damage.
Needs to take
No,
well,
half. So half is 7. So
7 doesn't get above it.
cast guidance on myself.
Okay, Lucky, it's your turn.
I'm double moving to my Baron friend here
Okay,
and
administering
feed
a
him
potion. Jason, does Nikolai wake up?
Well, I guess as the potion hits his lips, he reaches out and grabs your hand
Yeah.
and takes the potion.
Okay, good.
How many hit points is back in Nikolai?
Oh, you roll it. 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
I was so sure Jason was dead the way you were playing that. You
If
son
you
of a...
died with a patch, I was going to be mad at you.
You know
It's
what?
also the biggest Jason energy, though, to do
Oh,
that.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's
and I
why
was like,
wasn't sure.
I'm either like, this is it. Fuck it. I've been rolling well on this die, and I did well. Got 13 points of.
Okay.
All right, and Arthur is currently a dying 3.
Dying two- Oh, yeah, it was a crit.
Is that
Oh,
plus 5?
yikes.
Yep.
2d8.
All right, Ari, you have no aids on you right now, correct?
No aids.
You're already adjacent to this creature because it moved to you.
Yeah, Ari has no aids, but a lot of drunk teenager confidence. So she's going to trip
Sure.
the statue again.
From what I know, that's the best confidence to have.
Yeah. and completely unwarranted because that's a miss.
What's the total?
14.
Ah,
Which
damn.
also checks with teenage drunken.
But you know what?
dolphins.
She's gonna be like,
what's your is your athletics bonus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, and try to do it again.
Okay. So now you've got a +5.
Uh-huh.
So you need a 15 or higher.
Right, and that's a 23.
Bam! Trip.
Nice.
Yeah. And then she is going to, man, I cannot keep track of where anybody is in the initiative now. Everybody's going.
You should,
Arthur is
up and
after you,
down.
Nikolai's after that.
you should
Right.
move.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get out of
There's
the way.
the secret hallway to the south that'll
Yeah.
get you away.
Yep.
You can
Gonna do
always
that.
try to do a medicine check to stabilize Arthur.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Arthur had one swing to end the fight
Yep.
and missed.
Roll a 3.
Oh, fuck. All right, Nikolai, it's your turn. You can see Arthur bleeding out on the ground again.
He's gonna reach his hand out
Uh-huh.
and cast stabilize in Arthur's direction.
Sure. Whoop.
It's a great cantrip, I'm telling you.
Yep.
You got one action left.
Gonna stand up.
Ooh. All right. Stabilized Arthur's turn. It's this creature's turn.
Back to where we were before.
It's going to stand up.
And attack Arthur.
No,
And
Arthur's
just
down.
step on Arthur's head.
I think we're going to get into a mage fight. It's going to hurl fire at
Jonas.
Jonas. Yeah. You stay with the same die. It's been fun to play with today. That's not a great roll, and its flame attack is a thing. Jonas, 19 to hit. Is it
19 hits.
okay? Whips fire at you, and that's gonna be a really good roll on that. 17 points of fire damage. Just
Cool. We're having fun.
all right, and then it's gonna follow up. It's gonna throw more fire at you. It's sort of a 2 can play at this game vibe. Oh, that's a really good roll. 25 to hit.
Hit.
Okay. That's also a really good roll. Same thing, 17 points of damage. Fire damage.
Okay.
That's its whole turn. Jonas, it's yours. You're mage dueling a statue of an elder god.
So I'm going to roll to hit. I'm going to try something different. I don't think this is going to be great.
Okay.
But I'm going to cast Ignition on the sky. I think it's probably going to resist fire.
I'm going to get it right this time. Remix to ignition. Did I
Yeah.
do it right?
So this is with the guidance.
Yes. Okay.
I am so sad today. That's going to miss.
Oh.
Okay, you got one action left. What do you want to do with
Got
it?
any patches to?
I have nothing.
Wanna
I've got-
aid
I have
someone?
nothing left. I'm going to aid. What could I even aid?
I don't know. Get
Yeah.
fun with it.
Yeah, I'll aid somebody. I will. Who's next?
Lucky's next.
I'm going to aid Lucky with diplomacy, and I'm going to speak. Can I bon mot this guy? I don't even think I can do that.
It's
but-
mindless.
Yeah, it's mindless. So I'm going to attempt to distract it
Okay.
using diplomacy, but I'm going to speak at it in Aklo.
All right. I'm going to say its DC for that is 20 because it's kind of
Yeah.
a weird fit
Yep,
for the
yep, yep,
skill. We'll get to Lucky. You can roll that and keep that in your pocket. Lucky,
Yep.
it's your turn. What do you want to do here? You're all over the place.
You want me to roll it now?
You can roll and
Okay.
keep it yourself, or you can
Sure,
roll it when it
I'll-
comes
I'll
up, and
roll
I'll
it
ask
when
for
it's
you. All right. Sorry, red dice is the lucky
Yeah.
dice. Yeah. What are you interested in knowing?
HP.
You think it's probably it's close to about 1/10 of its hit points left.
Okay.
Not dead on, but close. And it is
Attacking.
off guard against you. Okay. First, what'd you get? DC 20. As you-
23.
Okay, you're gonna +1 on this Lucky, and it's got a -2 to its AC.
26.
That's a fucking hit.
Yay.
Let's go.
Sneak attack damage. Do above 10.
Let's go, please.
Do above 10. Do above 10.
Do above 10.
Well,
Above 10.
I did 12.
Hey,
Oh.
all right.
All right,
It's
it's
something.
contributing.
Yep.
You got one
Um,
action left.
Oh, I'm moving into the corner back behind.
You get the fuck out of
the
there.
northern corner, away from the big giant thing that's killing us.
All right, Ari.
All right.
Are you wounded, Ari? Have you been down yet?
I sure am.
We're just wounded 1 or 2.
Wounded one.
Okay.
That
So I
sounds
have
nice.
barely managed to stay alive.
Mhm.
There's a lot
Gonna
of that going around.
Yeah.
Like
This is a
Luigi's.
brutal fight.
Yeah.
and while it has its back turned fighting Jonas, I'm going to run over and try to trip it from behind.
Yeah.
So you'll run up to it. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
God of Caden Kalian.
24.
Fuck yeah, this thing hits the ground.
Got the panache.
You've got panache back. You're
Gonna
doing it.
use it.
The Ari
Come
special.
on, you got
Yeah.
this.
Drake got it with
You
a
got it.
kukri. Natural 20.
Holy
Yeah, you got it.
Finally.
With the confident finisher?
With the
Yes.
confident finisher.
Yes. hell
Oh my
yes.
God!
And-
Please, baby
Someone roll a
Jesus.
D4 or a D6 for Jane while Jane's doing terrible math.
Terrible math.
This is a slashing damage on Kukri, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to do your normal crit damage, and then it's slowed 2 for a round. So
Wow.
next turn, it will have only one
I can
action.
only stand up.
can
I hope
only
it's
stand up.
Dead is what
Nice.
I'm hoping.
It's 50 points of damage.
Jesus
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Yo,
Yay!
Jane, I take back most of the stuff I said.
Thank you.
waited
Forever.
that whole time for
Yes.
that.
Oh.
Arthur almost died.
I was like, finally.
So you just run over, trip it, and
She's like, she does like a running, grabbing, like pulls the kukri and like stabs it all in one fluid motion.
So badass.
I feel like some part of that Kukri, you feel something like smile inside of you as you extinguish life with it
Oh
in a
my
way.
goodness.
Creepy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run my ass over to Arthur, try to wake him up.
You're going to just treat wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also just unconscious since you stabilized me.
Okay.
Awesome.
Does
Holy
anybody else
shit,
need any of
everyone.
this?
I'll treat
Yeah.
one
Over
here,
on
Ari.
Yeah.
someone.
But
I've
treat-
never had a construct fight that I like.
No.
I feel the
They're
same way.
always
Never.
really.
Yeah.
They're
It
so
is just like.
brutal.
It's
Yeah.
just
And
grueling.
I just looked it up. A regular adamantine weapon is level 8, so it's not super common at this level.
Oof.
No, these things are
Yeah.
straight up brutal.
Yeah. That was horrible.
Well, I guess a two-handed fighter with like power attack or something would have been like the thing to have.
Yeah.
Or
or bow attacks where you like do 2 attacks but combine the damage
Oh,
to
yeah.
overcome hard
Yeah,
damage.
like power attack
power attack.
equivalency.
Yeah, yeah.
22.
Sweet. Thanks.
Need some more?
Yeah.
I heal
Oh,
you
is
10,
that for me as
10
well?
more.
Ah.
Is
Thanks.
the 22 for me as
Yeah,
well?
I healed you guys both at the same time.
All right, we just paused for a second to handle healing so you didn't have to hear us all talking through math. Jason, what was the total heal time? Since we clarified, Nikolai and Lucky were going around just doing a whole bunch of group medicine shit.
Yeah, and I mean, even with Ward Medic, it took 3 hours to heal everybody up at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So what's next for the group? I said you're kind of low on spells.
Nikolai's going to retire, actually,
Yeah.
From the group.
From group?
from
Yeah.
adventuring.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it makes sense.
Dying is not cool.
Thanks for all your time.
Yeah, we
Gonna
appreciate
have
you.
to find a new Baron.
We're going to give
Bye.
you a keychain.
No, he's retiring to only administrative
Yeah,
work.
you can
I'm
just go
only-
sit on the throne.
I'll go be one of the people that stays while you're gone.
It's like the Jarls in Skyrim that are always just like sitting there, like just like the most slack, chilling seats.
It's like what's her face from The Mandalorian.
Oh, the
Nice.
armorer,
Yeah, no, the other
Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan when he comes in and she's like laying across the throne, and it's like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Being a
This is just
badass.
how I do my throne. Like,
3 hours is enough to refocus for focus
Many
spells?
times.
Oh my
It's-
goodness.
Yeah,
Every
every
refocus.
10 minutes, right?
Yeah. You can do it every 10 minutes. So if you want to hit me with a quick lay on hands, I'll be at full. And then
Oh,
you
yeah,
refocus.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So you pray on and off for almost like 30, 40 minutes.
And I-
Pray and heal.
I
and-
could, yeah, I would get back to 3.
Yep. So about 40 minutes for the get one back, heal, and pray again. So you pray for half an hour. Refocusing.
I feel like my prayers aren't being answered down here.
Well, keep in mind, like you this whole time still have that eerie, like something's watching you, and so it is a little rougher. What's the group want to do? You've explored a lot. You only have one
One room
pathway
left.
you
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
explored.
Well,
Go.
Room
We
could
need to
lead
find
on to
a
Around
more.
this room.
Yeah,
let's go.
I wanna
Yeah, let's check
investigate
around this
here.
room.
Fungus.
Let's search this room.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
search
idea.
the orbs.
I'd like to focus searching on the dead body of the construct.
Yeah.
It's a big statue, clearly animated in some way. You're not finding anything else. Looks like it probably was at one point like you don't know if it's a room for worship or like a room to sort of like teach with this iconography in it, but who knows what it was. There was a giant statue in it, but it's
Do
gone
we-
now.
Know if this was only used to fight off people who came in here, or since this is a room of worship, was it used for something else?
Could be either. You mean
Okay.
obviously you don't animate the statue
Right.
that's only for that reason, but this place is so old, and
Okay.
you're definitely not like an investigator or anything. Like, who knows? But yeah, that instinct doesn't seem wild, given
Okay.
like there was fighting in the other room, and this one has a guardian.
Detect magic?
Yeah, it was a bit of tech magic all around this
Anything
place.
in here?
Not anymore.
It's all lit down.
is
Well-
there anything in here other than this dais and this statue?
I'd
No.
look for. We found a secret
Secret
room,
door,
so I'd
yeah.
keep
Search
looking for
everything
secret
for
rooms.
secret
and
doors.
stuff,
I mean,
but-
there's a secret door you came in through, but no, nothing else here.
Okay,
I already
then-
rolled perception checks for
then
everyone.
let's-
So-
We
let's
gotta
get
go
our
back out and
fungus.
go south.
You guys want to
Yeah.
like rest in this room? In this secret room?
Yes. Yes, that's a
Oh.
good idea.
Like rest for
Like,
8 hours?
Close up those
I mean,
doors and rest?
I mean, you're
I
out of
could use some
spells.
spells.
I'm out of spells entirely. I
I
mean,
have
if
one
that's
heal
okay.
spell left.
And if you all like keep in mind, because everyone jokes about the 15-minute adventuring day,
Mhm.
between the heal breaks, you all have been down here, even after you've been down here post rest for like 9 to 10 hours.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
Because like 3 hours to heal, another 2 or 3 hours to heal, some explorations in the other rooms. You've probably been down here for 7 or 8 hours
Yeah.
after rest.
Can
Okay,
we
cool.
make the watches last a little bit longer, but keeping 2 people up in case something happens?
You can, but it'll take substantially longer. It's,
Okay.
it's 10 hours to rest with 1 person watching at a time with 5 party
And it's
members.
probably like 15 or plus with
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's been 2.5 days down here, essentially.
By the time you're done resting again, yeah.
And it had already been 2 weeks since the werewolf
2
bites.
weeks and change. Yes, you're closing in on the
Yeah, we
you're
better
closing in
get-
on the end of the 3rd week.
Oh,
You guys
Yeah.
are really worried about this, aren't
And
you?
how far back to the hag?
Day.
This was the
Okay.
last thing we needed
2
to
days,
get, right?
maybe.
Was the mold down here?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want to be a doggy. I will chase the kitty around.
Yeah, I don't want that either.
Yeah,
I'm
let's rest.
would be super stoked to rest.
Let's do it.
And now that you say that we've been down here for half a day already, like that. Okay, cool.
That's why I like the
Mhm.
exploration time taking time. It's not like, oh, I just want to, I don't want to go back to sleep at 10 in the morning. It's like, no, it's probably like 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you rest the watches. Let me go ahead and roll some d20s for those watches.
I feel like we would be very well hidden in this secret room that has tons of dust
Oh.
everywhere.
You would.
The rest and prepare button makes me so happy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, boom,
So dope.
spells back. All right, you wrap that up. Nikolai, your dreams are plagued. Versions of that statue you feel like are watching you in your sleep. And it's even as if you see your god, the stag, in the shadow of something looming greater than the earth itself, glaring itself like watching you in this place. But even as you start to wake up, you feel like its presence is pushing at you farther, but it can't get closer. And right as you're waking up, an image flashes before your eyes as this thing is trying to reach to you through your dreams, but it hits up against something like a barrier. And as you wake, flashing before you is just a spiral. When you come to.
What?
True detective.
Okay.
Almost like the spiral is the barrier. It bam, slams into it and flashes
Oh, wow.
and like wakes you up.
Is Nicolas Cage
What?
coming?
Yeah.
I hope so.
All right.
Jane, not so much.
Yeah. please now.
Anyone who's listened to the second season and not the first season is like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
And I would advise against listening to any of the first season for that alone.
What, Jay? Wow, listen to the first season. It's great. Please listen. It helps our download numbers.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
All
And I
right.
take the last watch, so that's how I wake up in the morning, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. I'll draw the spiral in my book,
Yeah.
and
In the journal you actually use,
mhm.
which is pretty dope.
Mm.
All right. So you all, let's talk about, you all going to go check out the last
Yeah.
stairwell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're going to go back to the shadow room. You're going to work your way south, further down.
Did we have fish on a stick for dinner? Or?
Sure.
Nice.
So that, yeah, you have a bonus then. You're rocking a bonus,
Oh,
Arthur.
You need
What's-
to roll to see if we have fish on a stick.
You had the supplies. Yeah, roll a cook check for me real quick. And then, Arthur, do you remember the bonus for fish on a
This
stick?
is a
Don't.
this is a closed
Like
28.
favored meal.
closed, sealed, secret room, and you're going to cook fish on a stick in here.
Yes.
This entire place will smell like fish all day.
but only
We're
this
leaving.
room.
We're leaving. You're like walking
We ate in
out.
the
I
morning.
still smell it.
Like, yeah, I can
it's in
smell it
everything.
everywhere.
Roll survival for me,
It's
Jason.
in my hair.
I rolled a 28.
Oh, you're just shy of a crit success.
Dang.
So all of you need to, all of you can go for longer without getting fatigued. And you, Arthur, who has this as his favorite, you only needed to sleep for 7 hours that night.
Awesome.
So you actually got to join it. Like you could take a longer watch or get up a little earlier and pray
Cool.
more.
I love that meal. It is so good.
That might be like my favorite unimportant recurring bit that Arthur just loves fish on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
Down it goes.
I have not laughed harder listening to this podcast than one that aired not that long ago where we were talking about like our town meeting and Nikolai was like, please subscribe to my newsletter.
Yeah.
And they were like, and Arthur's like, can you give me the fish on a stick recipe? It just doesn't come out the same when I do it at home.
Are any of you talking as you're like kind of making this trudge? Because this, keep in mind, you're getting close to almost 100+ feet underground at this point.
Not
I don't
talking.
think so. I
I'm
think
looking
that,
for traps.
Yeah, definitely looking for traps.
We
Where
don't know
Nikolai
what's
would
down.
normally be the cheery person. He's kind of somber at the moment.
I would say Jonas is who's definitely more of a diplomatic, happy person, is definitely a little dark down here.
I think not knowing Jonas very well, but noticing that Ari might be like, don't worry, it's not always like this when we hang out.
I think before
It's
we
not.
left the room,
It's just
Arthur.
often like that.
No, but it's probably always like that in this place.
Yes, probably so. Before we left the room, Arthur would tell Lucky, like, thank you for healing me and not letting me die.
Yeah. I mean, of course. We need you swinging that sword.
Now, I am interested to know how many other healing potions you are hoarding over there.
I have a few.
Okay.
You need one?
I wouldn't mind having one.
All right. Take one.
I mean, I know I can touch
Wait, if
myself.
Arthur's getting one,
and-
I want one.
All right.
Oh, wow.
What are these healing potions?
They are, hold on.
While you walk down, you're marching in here. Talk to me about really quick what's in your. Everyone has weapons out, kind of same exploration modes that you've been in for the most part. Actually,
Mhm.
except Lucky, you're keeping an eye out for traps, not stealthing, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, traps as well for Jonas.
All right. You're coming down to this last area. This final one is double wide steps, 10-foot wide steps going another 40 feet down
Wow.
underground.
Those are steep
Damn.
steps.
Yeah, 40 feet in 40 feet.
Are
These
these
are
rooms?
all like straight angle steps, basically. All right. Coming down this final one, though, Arthur, your sword's lit up. James, your halo going?
Yes.
Looking for enemies.
Looking for, like, scouting, basically.
Yep.
On your, so basically, any other changes? You did kind of note a narrative one. Jonas, are you focusing more now on danger or still on the place you're in?
Still, absolutely, almost always the place that
Okay.
I'm in. Yeah. Looking for writing on the walls, floors.
So you work your way down to this final chamber. It's wider than it is deep as you come into it. It's 100 feet across, but only 60 feet deep. The bottom few feet of this rectangular chamber are stained in inky black. 3 strange dark shapes like frozen shadows line the walls as though rising out of the blackness at floor level. The lowest portion of this room, near the middle back of the south wall, shimmers with a layer of black, tar-like fluid.
Perfect.
And you can't quite make out what's underneath that fluid here. Barely. You see some sort of sign there, but you can't quite make it out.
Nikolai looks at Ari and Arthur and Lucky and says, I think that you might be turning into a werewolf soon.
Yes,
This
I can feel it.
looks very sketchy down here.
My,
And we are
my,
running out of time.
my ear itches.
He scratches it with his foot.
Yeah, with your foot.
Yeah.
Hey, Jonas, what's your occultism bonus?
It is not.
I have one.
Or or nature. I'll take
I
nature,
have
occult.
nature +6.
Give me any of the magic disciplines.
+6.
Okay. Yeah, nothing too
Yeah,
weird.
no.
Because you're stepping into space, you're looking for like
Mhm.
facts about this.
Arthur lifts his armpit up to Ari and says,
Ugh,
do I smell more than usual?
Yes.
Oh,
Like
well,
fish.
worrying.
Yeah, you eat way too much fish on.
I think Jonas, we've been down here for a little over 2 days, is actually probably in kind of succumbing to like, I don't know, Artex sinking in the water. And
The dread.
Like succumbing to the dread, kind of forgetting, like, what are we down here to get?
Fungus.
What is
What
it?
did she
What
want?
is
Yeah,
it? What does
mold,
this
fungus,
mold look
something
like?
like that.
Fungus?
What's
A
it?
mold?
What
Yeah,
does
do
it
we
even look
see
like?
anything that looks like
You
What
do
is it?
see
Nikolai
weird stuff
points at the-
growing in this
Yeah,
black
that's what I
stuff.
say. Points to the black liquid and says, I imagine it's in there.
And that's the whole floor is like stained a weird black. Then there are these weird 3 shapes. And then there's a specific, really deep, dark tar-like fluid near the
I
southern
am
wall.
concerned that the 3 shapes are the last 3 people who tried to come in here to get this stuff.
Can anyone
maybe.
fly?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Are we level 5?
Can people do that?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I am going to walk into this. Should we do the tie the rope thing just in case?
Yeah,
like, we
I was
don't
going to say
know?
I could run in and run out. Like, I think we should just get some of this mold and get out of here
Yeah,
as quickly as
of course.
possible.
Absolutely.
Is it just like on the floor in front of us? Could we just like scrape it into a?
Probably, yeah.
Do we have any, like, vials?
I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
I just administered 2 potions,
Yeah.
so we probably have at least
Plus, I
those
made
vials.
a point to buy vials.
Okay.
So,
cool.
yeah, Ari would just look at you guys and be like, let's scrape it up and get out of here.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, we don't have to like walk through the tar stuff.
Only if we want to.
If you want to check out this room and learn what's down here.
Does this look like the mold that we're looking for?
You don't know what it's looking for, but like there is some weird growth like around the edges and corners of this room.
Oh, it's not what that.
It's
hole
not the
over
black
there.
tar.
What
you don't know.
is-
You could go try to collect some
No,
of that.
I mean that spot back
Yeah,
there.
that spot I drew in the map on the southern end, that's the big tarry substance.
What's the lighting
gotcha,
like?
I gotcha.
Just what you brought with you.
Okay.
Jonas is going to reach out
Yeah.
and touch Arthur on the back, cast
Whoa.
guidance,
You have
and
cold
then
hands.
like move him into the room.
Have you already tied the rope and everything on Arthur?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm.
I say we do that now. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll
you've
do
done
it.
that and then guidance.
Survival, and then after I tie
how
it
much
on
rope?
you.
So is that going to tie us all together once this all goes down?
Only
no,
two
we
of you
just
are
have
tied.
one anchor.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I'm not going in there or being
I
tied.
don't think we tie it to us. We tie it to something so that we can
Oh,
pull
that's
Arthur.
fair.
So Arthur, you step into the room.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be right behind him.
Okay, move Jonas up. If someone please would. Jonas moves up right behind Arthur. Arthur, you step into the room. And even as you do, all of a sudden the tar in front of you just starts pulsing, moving, shrieking.
What?
You ever see like magnetic ooze, like liquid, respond and like, or like ever see it like
Or when they put sound through that goop.
it looks like that. Like it starts spiking up. It
Fuck
looks like
that.
the
Get
symbiote
out of here.
as this thing rises up
Cut the
off
rope. Cut the
the
rope.
ground.
I cut the rope and I push Arthur into the pool.
And
Yeah.
I don't want to break the tension, so I'm not going to hit the drop. But would all of you please describe this?
Oh my god.
It looks like
If Slimer
yeah.
was like level 50.
like
Did
it has
everyone-
slime teeth.
What's like muck?
It's a
Isn't
green.
that the
Oh, it went
Pokemon?
dark.
Oh yeah. What's that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going dark.
What's that cartoon? Ferngully?
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
Hexus.
That little
Oh.
Ferngully
It looks like
like
Hexus.
good, yeah,
when he
yeah.
first
But
comes
it's like
out.
purple and green.
Terrifying.
It looks like radioactive.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
I love the Hexus song when he comes out is like one of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
songs on the show.
All right. As three of these shapes
Oh.
erupt.
Hold on a second.
Whoa, 3?
Sir,
3?
3
Uh-huh.
of the things you just showed us?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
If
Right,
pass.
that's that mold, and
If
let's
I
go.
give you a kiss, monster, will you leave me alone?
No, your
All
I
right.
think it said yes.
your breath smells like fish.
Bro,
And
is
just-
it gay to kiss a slime monster?
And you hear screaming. Just like unearthly, unhuman,
Oh.
Like a
unnatural
There's the fear
screaming.
thing.
You're not sure. All right.
I'm just asking because Banshee's
And it's as if
on the
mouths open up across its whole body, all screaming
no.
together.
list.
Hate
Oh,
that.
You know what time it is?
Oh.
time to go
Time
home.
to end the episode?
Time to be
Not
done.
quite.
Oh,
Let's go home, everybody.
crap.
Oh man, I'm so excited. Are you all excited?
Yes.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm excited to be in the back.
Same.
Jason or Ryan, do you think you have an idea of what this is?
I think I know.
Yeah,
I
I bet you do.
I do. I
Okay.
think so.
I have a
There's
distinct
3 of them.
feeling something's going to try to swallow me.
I don't like that there's 3 of them.
Have we encountered one of these before?
I don't know.
Would you
I
say that
genuinely
they're
don't know.
gibbering?
It is like there are a lot of them are talking together at once.
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
right on. Right on.
Could be anything.
Why would you use the word gibbering, right?
Oh, I was just curious. Let me look up gibbering to see what the definition is.
All right. Who's got initiative
Yeah.
that's ready?
Speaking rapidly and unintelligibly, typically through fear or shock.
12.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not high.
23.
28 for Ari.
28
Oh, I guess it's
for
13
Jonas
if-
critical.
Oh.
If I was
Now we have to
scouting.
fight to the
You
death.
critted?
Oh, I did crit.
Um,
I needed that to like really
Did you get an extra
rejuvenate
action?
me from last.
And Lucky, what did you pull off?
21.
All right, you all rolled pretty high.
Did we?
I mean, you did better than last time.
A lot of us did.
3 of. Wait,
All
we have
right.
more than 4 people now.
However,
Five.
some of them will get to go first. We're gonna start this combat this episode. We're gonna have to cliffhanger in combat. It's the
Hate
best.
that.
Oh,
I hate that
man.
when that happens.
The best thing. Now, the question is, how many of them will go before you?
You know what?
All of them.
Mhm.
What?
Probably.
Can't cliffhanger us mid-battle if we run away.
True.
That's true.
It's true.
Cliffhanger, you.
Scrape up that
Good
mold,
luck
let's
trying to
go.
catch us.
All right. So we have one with the pawn. I'm going to call that pawn mouther. And then
Yep.
there's purple and green bases that are vacant because I only had one pawn for this.
Mouther?
Totally fine.
Mouther.
I hate that.
Yep. All right. So purple mouther is going to go first.
Can we call it something else?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perth.
The purple mound. The purple mound is going to move itself first. Now it's not super fast, So to get up to Arthur, how many increments of 10 feet is that going to take, Trent?
That is 20 feet.
So that's 2 actions
Oh,
for it to
good.
get there. And I think it is going to try to bite you.
Okay.
Now, obviously, there's more of these creatures, so hopefully their bonuses won't be quite so high, right?
Yeah, well.
Oh, I did roll pretty high. How much is that first attack? Oh, dear God.
Oh, no. I hit that.
30 to hit.
That is a crit.
Okay. Let's see. Does it do as much? It does a lot of damage. Wow. This is going to be a rough fight.
Cool.
Oh, I rolled really low. Okay. So you're going to take 9 points. Oh, sorry. Double. You're going to take 18 points of piercing damage.
Just allergic to this
Okay.
bullshit.
And you're going to take a D4 bleed.
Oof, okay.
First.
And that's its whole turn, unless I missed something. Oh, nope. That's its whole turn. But now it's the pawn one's turn. I think it's going to do something different. It's going to spit at you.
Okay.
Gross.
Gross.
Let's go ahead and roll that attack. 29 to hit.
That's a hit, not a crit.
That's really good for you. You're going to take some acid damage.
Okay.
We roll a lot of dice over here. 5. You're going to take 12 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And now I need a fortitude save.
Oh no.
As the acid hits you in the eyes, Jurassic Park style.
That is 23.
You're fine,
Nice.
Oh,
you think. And
just close your eyelids.
it'll then
Armored
take
eyelids.
20 feet. It'll then take the rest of its turn to move up right
Like
in front
nobody's
of
ever
you.
spit in
Close
Arthur's
the
eye
difference.
before.
I'm going to cast a reaction spell
Oh,
on it.
okay.
Give me a will save,
Let's
please.
see if these things have a good will save.
Be good to know.
Okay, 21.
So
just a success.
Yeah, unaffected. Super fun.
Okay.
Damn it!
Now, these are gibbering. So, Jonas, your turn's about to start. You are starting a turn within 60 feet of this. I need a will save.
Yes, sir.
Fucking hell.
This is going to be brutal.
It's gonna be 21 on the will save.
You're fine. And
Yay.
you're not immune for a minute. Oh, no, honestly, you're immune for a minute.
I like it.
Are
Not to make that
these
again.
Undead.
You're not sure.
Okay.
The fleshy mounds of oily skin don't seem undead, but they could be.
Was
Just
the damage they
skin?
did to me negative damage or anything?
No, it was piercing and acid.
Okay.
I was going to ask, so as a GM, how would you rule the fact that
My
he doesn't-
save effects are
his
higher.
divinity allows him to be higher against undead when he may not know they're undead?
Yeah.
If Trent ever brings it up or asks, I'll do it, or I try to
Yeah.
like back in check it a little
Okay.
bit.
Mhm.
Most of the time, undead are pretty clear when they're
Yeah.
undead.
Yeah.
If the whole point is that it's secret and not known to be undead, I would just couch DCs behind the screen,
Oh, okay,
basically.
right
Be
on.
like, adjust it by 1 or 2, or down or up by that.
Okay.
Jonas, it's your turn. Good will save, by the way.
Thank you.
But
I'm
you feel
going
it's still like it's hard to
to-
focus. Like you could hear these voices like almost different, all screaming and yelling. Like it's hard to keep your focus.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take. I have critical initiative, so I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you got
into
4 actions.
I'm going. Actually, let me.
Ooh.
Jason, what's a 10-foot burst look like? Can I hit all 3 of them? The 10 foot. No.
10 feet. No, you'll be just shy of hitting all. You can hit
I'm
the front
gonna,
2 though.
I'm gonna hit the front 2
Okay.
with. Yeah, give me will saves on both, please.
Okay. Solid. Yeah. I've got a purple die. I think I should use the purple die for the purple one. That makes it easy to track. Jesus. 14, 15.
Awesome. So failures. This is called calm. Any emotion effects that would affect the creatures are suppressed, and the creatures can't use hostile actions. If the target is subject to hostility from any other creature, it ceases to be affected by calm emotions. And so I can sustain this up to 1 minute, and then I will say, focus on the one in the back.
That's huge because isn't
Holy
there?
shit.
They can't do shit unless you attack them for the next
That's
minute.
cool as hell.
Now, is that an incapacitation effect?
It is a incapacitation effect.
Hell
They
yeah.
are high enough level where it gets reduced from a failure to a success.
Okay, so calming urges impose a -1 status penalty to creatures' attack rolls.
So still focus on the ones in the back because you can sustain it and they'll take
I
penalties
can
on
still
attacks.
sustain it, yeah.
So yeah, they're both debuffed for up to a minute.
Yeah, so
Cool.
that's still pretty fun.
Cool.
No, that's really good. I only know this because of
So
fucking
2
Plague Stone.
actions. My second action, I will.
Or you mean third
reach,
action?
Third action. I'm going to reach out and I've already cast guidance on
Touch
you.
faith.
I'm going to reach out and cast guidance on Ari, and then with my fourth action from the critical thing, I'm going to move in and to the left.
So to the east, as it
To
were in
the
this case.
east,
You're going
yes,
to duck
sir.
into this room.
Yep.
There are 2 little alcoves at the
1,
east.
2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, right
Boom.
there.
Isn't
Isn't
running
there a
back to the
thing
corner.
that because we have this like feeling of something watching us, that if we get frightened, we have to like peace out? Didn't we get told that?
If you get
Yeah.
frightened, frightened's just harder to break. And if you're ever fleeing, you'll lose strength.
Gotcha, we're in people too. Okay.
Ari, it's your turn.
Okay. Did we collect what we needed to collect?
No.
No,
No.
Arthur started to, and then these things freaked out. So beginning of your turn, give me a will save as the screaming is going on around you.
Okay. Don't like that.
Oh, and because that was one of my blood magic spells, I
Yep.
can pick one to take -1 for 1 round. So I'm going to say purple is -1 will saves for the next round.
Sure.
27 on the will save for Ari.
You're immune for a minute. Your focus is
Nice.
undivided.
And you said focus on the one in the back?
Not anymore.
Okay, not anymore.
Although if you attack these, they do lose the -1 onto hits.
Because
Because it's right, it's same as, but just not as strong.
it doesn't say if the only on the failure does it say if the target is subject to hostility from any other creature.
And what does it say on success?
Calming urges imposes a -1 penalty to the creature's attack rolls.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that that's probably you can attack them. They're just
Can't
like a
attack
little
and it
freaked
just has
out.
a minus
And
one.
then I will just sustain it
Okay.
every
Okay.
round. Yeah.
So she's gonna look at Lucky and be like, get what we need to get. And like, then she's just gonna run up and take a swing at Purple
Okay.
with the bloodletting kukri.
And don't
or
forget, you've
thirsty.
got
Guidance.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the guidance on this. Yeah, that's 16 to hit.
Oh, sorry, I was 16 to hit with a +1. Sorry, it auto-beat back to the giant statue, which you are not fighting that anymore. 16 is a miss, even with yeah.
Okay.
You're using a slashing weapon,
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you can trip a gooey slime monster?
possibly.
Actually, I'm gonna try to shove it because that's athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's shove against fortitude or reflex again.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
is reflex.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would just push it away. It doesn't do anything else to it, but remove it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna try to shove it,
Okay.
and that's probably a miss. It'll be a 10
Yep.
to shove.
That's a failure. All right. That's your whole turn.
Yep.
Nikolai.
Can you?
These
Give
things are
me-
screaming. Oh, first, will save as they scream. Oh, God, I love this game.
That's not great.
What's your total? And do you want to patch it?
I think maybe I do. Let me look at my total first.
Yeah. It's always funny
20.
when I see you scrolling your Hero Labs and I'm like, ooh, God, there's so much going on there. Do you want to or not? You don't know if that's a success or a failure because I feel like you need to know before you roll. You want to risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, I'll risk it. 20 feels good.
That's a success. This is a bad one to fail, but that's a
Yeah,
success.
Good, good.
All right, you're immune for a minute. So basically for this
I'm
fight.
alone.
If this fight goes on for a minute, we're not going to play it all out obviously in this episode, but this fight goes on for a minute, you're in a bad way.
Yeah.
Nikolai will move up to where he's just behind Ari.
So you descend the stairs. You really see these things now. Look into this crazy, wild room.
I
Can
am
that
below.
one give me a will save?
I
This
am
one in the
below
back?
half health, by the way.
Okay,
Oof.
Oh,
And you're going to what?
will save.
Now, the purple one has a lowered will DC right now, just for the record.
good thing you just got a healing potion from Lucky.
Yeah. But it's not under any kind of control, right?
No.
I want to try the one in the back then.
So what do you mean by under any kind of control?
Like it's he only did his spell on the front two, right?
Correct.
Correct. But that's part of why one of the ones
Yeah.
where it has a worse will save.
That's true.
Anyway,
They're not, and they didn't fail. They succeeded, right?
They succeeded.
because of
yeah,
incapacitation.
all right,
they're
then I'll do the
minus
purple
one.
one. That's
Yeah.
minus.
Okay. What's the DC? Or I guess I should just
Yeah.
roll my die and tell you. 11?
Fail. Not crit fail.
Yep.
All right. Let's talk about the spell command.
I like it.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
All right.
Is that
so
also incapacitation?
I don't believe command is because it's just one
auditory,
action.
concentrate,
Nice.
linguistics commands to manipulate and
So no, command is not going to have like a permanent
Oh
whole
yeah,
rest.
no.
Things that are incapacitation is basically things that can take people out for entire combats
Yeah.
are basically incapacitation.
For your first round,
Uh-huh.
I command him to flee to the opposite corner.
Now it's auditory, so you got to be able to share this in a language that it might speak. A command.
Fucking.
What language are you going to what language do you think's going on here?
I can speak Fey, and I don't know if it'll speak Common, so I guess I'll try Fey.
Okay.
I'll try Common. Fuck it, that's what I have. Move. Get in the corner.
Okay. You don't know if it worked or not.
Okay.
Move.
Because I'd say that's where, like, if you wanted to try to anything else and someone else could have given you, like, a quick, what's an XYZ word, and you knew someone else had the language, you could delve for that.
I mean, I don't know if anybody has the language.
Okay. All right. Lucky. Was that your whole turn, Nikolai?
Yep.
Lucky, it's your turn. We'll go through a whole round of combat here, and then we'll see what happens. See if I can find a good cliffhanger. Lucky, first give me that will save to see what happens to you. As it invades your mind. All the yelling, the screaming. Ooh.
You're no longer thinking about death.
Yeah, that's better. That's a 24.
You're immune
23.
for a minute. You can focus as the screaming goes on around you.
All right, I'm moving into the room past Ari to the east, and
So you're going
So
to move
10
down in.
5 more feet against the... Nope,
So you'll
nope,
follow
nope,
the
I'll
wall,
follow the wall.
hook into the east, kind of following the footsteps of Jonas.
I'm going to do a lore, or not a lore,
A recall.
knowledge.
All right. Got any lore that you think might be specific, or do you want to hear
Yeah,
occultism check?
I don't think they're fey creatures. That's the only lore that I have that would be helpful. So I'll just do,
You have occultism?
9.
Okay. What are you interested in?
Interested in, let's see, saving throws.
Will seems to be the way in. Their mind is fractured in some way. It's hard to access.
And then for my
Their
last...
bodies look pretty hardy for how meaty and weird they are.
Okay.
Crap.
For my last action, I want to seek whatever we're here for. Fungus, mold.
All right. What's your perception bonus?
9. 8.
You guess it's probably like in the cracks at the corners of the wall. You're not sure. Quick look around. You're like,
Don't see
there is
anything
some
immediately.
some growth. It's so chaotic in here right
Okay.
now. You see some growth in the corner of the wall near you. Might be it.
All right, that's my turn.
All right. It's the green one. The green one is going. It doesn't have a good line of sight, so it's going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to spend 2 actions moving up to Arthur, and then it'll attack. All right, Arthur.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
Miss.
Bites in, just barely misses. Arthur, beginning of your turn. Now you have guidance. You can use it on the save or you can use it on attack. Will save to start your turn.
I'm going to use it on the save.
All the screaming.
16.
Okay. You're confused.
Okay.
Keep in mind that if something attacked you, when you're confused, automatically what you do is just attack that with all of your actions. Anytime you take damage, there's a chance to break confusion. But right now, these things in front of you attacked you, you're just compelled. I'm going to say you attack whatever attacked you last. So green.
Just beat the shit out of green.
Green's let you have to attack green.
Well, that's
God,
good.
that drops my AC by 2.
Yeah, confused is
Oh,
brutal.
that sucks.
Wow.
I hate that. Okay.
Someone can try to jostle you out of confused, but when you take damage, you might lose confused.
Well, it's
So
not
I
the
have
shit
to.
out
I
of you.
have to use my actions to attack it.
You have to attack.
Well, let's attack that biatch.
I like it.
There's so much going on, all this screaming in your head, it's hard to focus.
16.
Trent, you've got to get a better die.
I know, but I'm gonna use this one again one more time.
Okay.
16.
Okay, yeah, you miss, and you
Yay.
miss. You got one
Yeah,
action
16.
left.
Do I?
3 actions, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
The will save is just the thing that happens at the start of your turn.
Yeah, I will attack him and miss, I'm sure.
Oh,
That is a natural 20.
Now, what's the
What?
total?
21.
Yes.
Critical hit.
Hell yeah.
That is exactly its AC, which means it upgrades to a crit hit.
Nice.
awesome.
Dope, dude.
Roll a
Okay.
d6 for me here on that giant holy weapon
And
sword.
you just
Yeah.
narrowed down its AC for us, which is super.
Yeah.
6. Ooh, it
1,
takes persistent
2,
burn
3,
now, too.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6. Okay, let's see if this is relevant. All right. Okay. Well, it doesn't have a head. It doesn't say that.
Has a mouth.
Triple damage, and
What?
it needs a 40. What's your class DC?
I have to do this on a roller. What is that? 10
Probably
plus
20 or 21.
Do you have a spellcasting DC right now? If you can find your spellcasting
Yeah,
DC, it'll be there.
It's probably 20.
It's probably 20.
It's the same as whatever your guys' is.
It's
I
Yeah,
think it's
20.
11 or it's 19
19.
because range strike with a spell is +9, right?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
that's
very-
based on your wisdom. Your character's primary stat is strength, so it'll be
It'll
Yeah.
be
20.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I need to save it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, something's going weird with the sound, but here we go. Okay, it dies.
Oh.
It just failed its crit save, and you decapitate it.
That's fucking
Wow.
awesome.
That
it
was
gets
the
a
card?
decapitation on a. It makes a fortitude save or dies.
Whoa.
Wow. I was not expecting it. Hell yeah.
Let's finish
But-
this combat.
Dope.
Yeah,
Confuse
let's
me.
just do it.
Confuse
However-
me, you son of a bitch.
However, it has a reaction because an adjacent creature hit it with a slashing attack.
It's like,
As you slice through and it dies, another mouth opens in its side,
Ew.
biting at you where you cleaved open in its death.
Ew.
What a dick.
That's gross.
Oh.
No way.
No fucking way.
And we'll resolve that critical hit. Tune in next
Oh,
time to find out why.
Decapitated.
God.
Unfair.
Oh, man.
The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Leave a review and tune in next week for more. If you like the amazing background audio and music, all that credit goes to Syrinscape. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com.